those together with at a relatively low amount of cost is something that people are going to go for. Now, I would just say that from my own observation, this is a whole different sidelight to this thing. In my opinion, there are three things that make what we're doing absolutely fantastic and totally unique. First is the Distance Energy Program, which goes without saying. All you folks out there are subscribers to it, and you know what it does to change your life. The next one is the glass, which we've talked about, and eventually Kevin and I will produce products that are working with tachyonized glass that has very, very special properties. And then, of course, the water, which is almost a here and now thing because we're setting the thing up right now. We believe that the people that will buy this water as soon as they start using it will be absolutely amazed at what they feel. So what you do is you take the water to satiety each day, and you make sure that you stay at satiety. In other words, you take as much as you should take, and you can just adjust that depending on what's bothering you any one particular day, and what you have to work with as far as your energetic balance is concerned. And this allows you to adjust the energy level almost infinitely, along with the basic signal that you're getting from the Distance Energy Program. Doesn't supplant the Distance Energy Program. The Distance Energy Program is just so and totally and completely pervasive. It's just unbelievably powerful, as you all know. This one is much more in the physical energizing spectrum. It doesn't clear negativity. It doesn't provide that super fine insight as much, but it does provide very strong amounts of energy on the physical plane. Plato, are you there? Are you there, Plato? I guess he's still...
He might have muted. So.
Yeah, I'm unmuted now. Yeah, I was muted.
Okay, Plato, would you put the water on that label I gave you there?
On the label, or what you told me to
write on where it said Ascension Program.
Oh yeah, let me get.
This is the way you for you folks out there. This is the way you would make this stuff. So what you would have is a broadcast at X time on Sunday, let's say, or whatever, and you would have your water bottle on a specific code for that particular weekend. And Plato, let me know when you're ready.
Okay, the bottle's on top of one of your gold labels,
so what I'm going to do,
what I wrote down about.
What I'm going to do is energize. Oh, I hope I haven't run the battery out on this thing.
I got water too. So.
Yeah, just a second. We'll find out in a second. It may be enough to energize it in any case.
Do you have to change the batteries? Do you have batteries?
On this particular one, it requires these very, very high-powered Cs. It's not a very powerful unit. The new stuff coming up won't require anything like that. Yeah, I think we're going to be fine. Yeah, we're good. I can feel it. I'm basically, for you folks testing out there, yeah, I think we're in good shape. Plato, would you go ahead and drink the water, please?
Ready?
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow, okay. Wow, that's pretty interesting.
You feel it?
Well, it's not just that I feel it, but what I did, because I was in a rush, I filled an empty beer bottle with water, and it still tasted like beer, and now the beer taste is gone.
Right. Can you feel the energy coming out of it?
I would have to try again to drink it. I just was marveling at the lack of beer taste.
Okay, fine. Just go ahead and drink it and see if you can feel a rush out of it, a mild rush. I hope you have enough. I hope you have enough energy. Excuse me, enough water in there. Do you have quite a bit of water?
Yeah, I do.
Beer can?
It's a lot of water.
Fine. Okay, fine. Can you feel a rush coming out?
Yeah, now that I drink it, it's a little bit of a buzz.
Okay, what I would like you to do is just sip it and explain to people what you're feeling. I'll be right back.
Well, it's you know, I'm what I marvel the most about is the lack of beer taste, because it's like Jesus turning water into wine in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
But on a second note, there is a kind of I said buzz initially, but if I were to get more refined about it, it would probably be that kind of like that feeling you have when you want to jump out of your skin, but not in a negative way. Like people normally use that to describe a negative feeling, but it's the same thing. Like you want to burst forward, but you don't know what you want to do. It's like a lot of potential energy. That's the best way I could say it.
Okay, when he comes back, he'll tell us what formula he was using. I tried stuff a couple days ago, and I think it was a Regenesis blend, and I took almost a quart. I drank a quart, and I was feeling a little sick because I've been working with these toxic chemicals in one of my businesses, and of course I haven't been protecting myself with masks and things like that, and so I caught a little lure bug, and it sort of like kicked a lot of that out fairly rapidly. So the thing I noticed about the water that's different from the energy machine, it seems to ground out the energy very well. So it really does flush out the system in ways that the energy machine doesn't do. So I think you have a complement to the energy healing, and it really will accelerate the transformations, especially on a physical level.
Now that I've drank the water for a minute or two, I'd say that this particular water affects the pineal gland. That's what I suspect.
Okay, now
that's
Plato,
I
would you feel that the energy is beginning to rise?
Yeah, I was also thinking that, like, now that it's in my body, it's just going to continue to.
So what we're going to take you to is a point of satiety. So right now you're at about 70%. I hope you have plenty of water there. You may take another couple of glasses.
Yeah, it's like a quart, but I'll drink it all now.
That'll be good. Just start drinking. Fill a glass or whatever you want to, and just keep drinking it. And I'll tell you when you're at full level. Right now you're about 75 out of 100.
Okay.
So I'll tell you exactly when you're at satiety.
Now this is what I noticed with the water products. When you get structured water from other companies and things, you'll get a 16-ounce bottle, and you take a nip and stuff, and it may have some value there. But the thing is, you really need to drink, a good 16 ounces, at least for me. I agree with you. I agree with you. This stuff you don't, though, Kevin. You get a cup of this stuff, and once you're loaded, that is, once you're at satiety, you got yourself at satiety for a couple of days. I don't think an average person. Now, you're not average, maybe, but the average person will not need 16 ounces. But then, really, who cares, right, Kevin? Right. I'm more inclined to overdose on things than to underdose.
As I am. I understand. Right. How are you doing, Plato? Excuse me.
Still drinking.
Okay.
I'm still drinking.
Are you still going up? You're at about 85% now.
Yeah, my arms are buzzing a bit.
Yes. So you got a ways to go, and believe me, you'll have some different characteristics in about 15% more. Trust me.
Okay.
Now, what formula is this one?
This one is the one we call blend, Kevin, which I've explained to you. This has I would say it has a piece of all the things that I know that work really, really well that I've discovered over a period of time, and certainly over the last month and a half. I'm working with some relatively sophisticated people along with my own research. And we're coming up with things that really, we think, cause people to be energized, let's say, and feel healthier, etc. And I think Plato is going to be, the nice thing about this is that Plato is basically a neophyte. He's never done this before. And so, and he's also a very sensitive person, which is helpful. So he's going to be able to explain he's moving up pretty fast now. You're in the 90s. How are you feeling now, Plato?
Just about the same so far. I'm just keep trying to drink the water,
Okay. Are you continuing to get more energized? Would you say?
It's a little bit buzzy.
Yes.
It's not yet.
You're at 95 now, so you've only got about 5% more to go. So just continue to drink at the rate that you're drinking it. Your body's taking it in pretty quickly in